Hi, friends. It's Michelle Ladd with National Veteran Resources. And oh, my Lord, I'm sitting here with Tiffany. Everybody's been waiting for me to meet Tiffany.
Here I am.
Tiffany is an Air Force veteran and quite some, 100 and how many days ago?
131 days today.
131 days ago. Tiffany saw Jonathan McQuiston doing 22 push ups, and Jonathan was doing that to support and encourage me as I travel the country trying to help veterans and our active duty military and first responders. And next thing I know, I see Tiffany doing push ups. And so we reached out to each other, and I love her. I have been following her. I can't even do one push up. So I tried, Tiffany. And so I am in Albany, New York with Tiffany right now. I'm at an American Legion parking lot. I've been here for 2 days, and Tiffany has visited me each day. Today, we're actually she's going to do the 22 push-ups right here in the Hero Mobile. So that's going to be really exciting. So Tiffany, I would like you to introduce yourself, and we've talked about what your message is going to be, and I would just like you to start sharing.
Sure. Hello, everybody. So honored and thankful to be here. Thank you so much for coming to see little old me. When you told me you were coming, I was like, okay. But I'm super excited. I am third generation military. So my mother and I are Air Force. My grandfather, brother, and uncles are all Army. And then I have two boys. One for sure Air Force. The other one we don't know yet, but he's going. Damn it. So, but yeah, and from California, I was stationed at Napa Valley. I wish at Travis Air Force Base, which is about 30 minutes, if I remember correctly, from Napa Valley. So yeah, we moved here about 15 years ago, and we've been here ever since. So, why do I push? I push. Like she said, I saw her post. Well, I saw Jonathan McQuiston's post first, and I was like, what? And I saw it for a couple days, and I'm like, I need to work on my arms, and I love the message. So I started to do my research. If you know me, I love creeping on people and trying to find out all the information I can prior to engaging, and that's what I did.
Creeped on me?
Oh, hard, yes.
She creeped on me hard. No one's ever told me that before.
Yeah, I did. Yes. So, I found out a lot about Michelle, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. And unfortunately, I've had friends that have served our country that have died by suicide, and it was time for me to push. Right? I have a hashtag until every veteran wants for nothing, and that came to me about a year and a half ago when my prior employer and I did a show called Military Makeover. We went to Buffalo and we redid Cody Willett's house. Oh my gosh, such a great experience. Montel Williams is the host, and it was great. And I was speaking to a lot of vets that were there from local VFWs and American Legions, and they're just telling me these stories, and I'm like, damn. We really need a lot. We need a lot of support. We need to do better. When I got out and we moved here, it was tough. I'm a military girl through and through. I was born at Kadena Air Force Base in Japan. I grew up in a military family. Every time my mom was deployed, I would fly from Cali to New York because my mom's a single mama. And I would fly from Cali to New York to stay with my aunts because my mom, for Desert Storm, she got deployed a few times. So there are times where I would fly back and forth. So that was like, that's all I knew. So when I moved here and I needed help and I couldn't find it, it was really tough. It was, and I'm, being very PG about it, but it was very depressing and it was scary, and I thought that was it. I thought that it would be better if I just went away because, my kids, their mom goes to all these jobs and all of that, and...
How old were your kids?
They were probably, let's see, the first time I felt just helpless was about 12 years ago.
So they were really young.
Yeah, like 4 and 5. Yeah. And I just felt less than. I live in Guilderland, and you'd go to different things at the kids' schools, and you would see all these other moms.
I can't imagine being a mom with 2 little kids feeling that way.
Yeah, right? And the whole thing is like, you serve your country no matter the length, and you come out thinking it's going to be one way, right? Mm-hmm. So many of my friends, even now, they're like, I can't wait to get out. They're almost at 20 years, and I'm like, stay in, but you think it's going to be a certain way, and it's not at all. And back then, you didn't have the support that there is now. So to have that now, it's great, but there's so much room for improvement now. Like I said, there are VSOs all over New York State, and I'm thankful for you all, the American Legion included, but it's time to stop worrying so much about keeping a veteran, holding on to that veteran, and knowing when your services end and it's time for you to pass that veteran along is key. I'm heavily involved with the veteran community here, and I love everybody. I do, but I see it. I see when a new group or a new company or a new nonprofit pops into the picture and they're like, we can do this. Immediately, some of the other VSOs or organizations get defensive. Well, what do you know? And what about this? And what? It's like, why? No, we can't have
competition, right?
There is no competition.
There's no competition. That's what I tell them.
This fight is infinite. Mm-hmm. I love Simon Sinek. He has a book called The Infinite Mindset, I think. Anyway, he talks about how so many people think that everything is finite, that there's always an end, and then someone's going to be a winner. And it's like, hey, Tiffany's not going to die, and they're not going to say, you know what, she won at life, you can all go home now. Good try, but she won. So when it comes to helping our veterans, and it comes to providing them services, you're not going to be the end-all, be-all. You shouldn't want them to, okay, yes, you should obviously want your services to be that last service that shoots them on their way and they're great, but you need to be humble and take notice and realize when it's time to bring another agency in to help adapt.
Yes.
So yeah.
I can say that I'm National Veteran Resources. I'm trying to, sorry.
No, you're fine.
I love you so much. Put my arm around you. I am out there looking for all of your organizations. I'm interviewing you. I'm pulling you together because I'm only one person and I don't have the experience or the expertise or the counseling experience that you guys have. My RV is a great tribute to our veterans and our active duty, and it says a message, and I'm living in parking lots and I'm meeting the moms and I'm meeting the veterans, but what I'm trying to do is find all of these organizations that you're talking about and put them up on my website, nationalveteranresources.com, and I have seen a lot of competition out there. Mm-hmm. And so you're right on the mark. We all have to work together. It takes a village.
Correct.
Right? We have to work together. And what you're doing, girlfriend, is raising so much awareness. I watch your responses go up more and more and more every day. Right. And she's crazy like me on social media. We're both on Facebook and LinkedIn and all these other things. And it's about raising awareness and getting the help for the veterans out there. And you are such an advocate. And I'm so stinking proud of you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I have amazing people that support me and that will text me or email me and check up on me and just love on me in times where, I think I don't need it or sometimes I really do need it. So I'm thankful for that. And
because you know why? Because you put that smile on your face and everybody thinks you're so out there and happy all the time and not struggling with anything.
Right, exactly. Right. But that's what we do. Right. That's what veterans do. Right. I remember when I went to advocate at the Capitol because the governor had cut funding or cut veterans funding or was going to for New York State. So I went to the Capitol because right? And I remember asking Jake Ashby's assistant, forgive me. Anyway, I remember asking his guy, I said, why are veterans always on the chopping block? Why are our services every single year? Because we were in the assembly and he was showing us and kind of talking about how every year this is a pain in the butt. And I said, why? Like, why is it always a thing? He goes, think about veterans. He goes, we have another organization here, screaming, yelling, picketing. They have shirts. They're loud. They're this and that. They refuse to give up. He goes, but what do veterans do? You assess the situation, and then you adjust, and you keep moving forward.
Right. So
we're not going to get loud and crazy. And I mean, I am. If you know me, I'm like, wait a minute, but as a whole, veterans, that's what we do. We assess the situation, we say, okay, and then we make do with what we have. So I want to be that person. I want to be the person that says, no, no, we need X, Y, and Z, and we need these services to be available. And again, and it goes back to the people actually working the services. Emil Baker got legislation passed, I think it was 2019, saying just that he wanted a collective website that housed all of the information, all of the resources, every single resources, military, civilian. It doesn't matter whether you want to buy a house or you're looking to Palace Chase or re-enlist. It didn't matter. He wanted it all there. And it got passed, but unfortunately, I don't know what happened to it. I think it's kind of on ice right now, especially due to COVID. But when he told me that he did that, I'm like, yes, that's exactly what we need. Like, I'll run it. I'll do it. I don't care what the financial compensation associated with it, like whatever. I have an amazing village. I'm very thankful that I have the people in my life that I do. My husband knows my level of crazy, and he knows how I love my vets, and he's just like, okay, and he's That's not so military, good. Yeah, but he knows, and I thank him for that. So, yeah, when I say until every veteran wants for nothing, it is broad and open, but it's for that reason. Because we need a lot, but we also need the services offering theirs to come together collectively and stop thinking it's finite.
Right.
And to understand these are people's lives. And it's not like they're people that brought this upon themselves or whatever. I posted that picture of myself the other day. I look like I was 12.
Yes.
So when we raise our right hand at that age, like, sure, we're hoping to travel or meet new people or make money. We don't understand the full scope of what we're signing up to do. Right. So when we get out, the least people can do is support us collectively.
How can we support our military as they're transitioning out? What can we do?
We could reach out to our American Legions. We can reach out to our VSOs and ask them, what are they doing? Do a little bit of research. You'll watch a video on someone being stupid all day, but have you watched a video on how you could help be the change? Mm-hmm. Maybe look up a military installation, call the 109th, call the naval base in Saratoga, anywhere, and see, what can I do? As a civilian, how can I help?
I always have a hard time reaching out to the naval, the reserve centers and the National Guards. Mm-hmm. How would a civilian reach out to, where would they go? Family readiness or?
I don't even know. Here's my thing. Don't give up. Pretend that this interests you. And I only say that because when you're going to buy a new car or you're going to buy a new makeup set or eyelashes, what do? You do the research. You find the best company, you read reviews, all of that. Do that for us. So I would say start at the base, try to get in, right? Usually the last four numbers are 7000 or 4000 because that's the base operator. But if you can't get in there, cool. Go to the chamber. The chamber's there. The chambers in your areas have resources and connections at the military installations. If they don't, maybe that's your why. Maybe you say, well, why aren't you involved with the military? You're here to make the community a better place. You don't have any contact. So little things like that. And again, you don't have to commit months and days and weeks. No, it's just a phone call. Mm-hmm. But my whole thing is don't give up. Don't give up, because when they're fighting overseas, when we're working 12, 15-hour shifts, we don't give up. So don't give up on us.
Wow. So today is Red Friday. And remember, everyone deployed.
Always.
And Tiffany's wearing my Operation 22-0 shirt. Yep. And my message is Never give up hope or faith. Loved ones, do your buddy checks. Friends, do your buddy checks. Mr. Pogue, thank you for your message today. I think you're awesome, and I just want to thank you for wearing my shirt today. And his message today was to remember everyone deployed and also to do your buddy checks. Make that phone call.
Yes.
Check in on your friends that have served.
Yes.
Or are serving.
Correct.
So, girlfriend.
That's it.
So I came all the way to Albany just to meet this girl and thank her for doing these push-ups for me. And she's taught me so much and just put so much inspiration into my heart. And I will come back and see you. I promise. I'll be back here next June. We're going to do something big together.
Huge. Like, massive. It's going to be a thing. So all of you that are like, I didn't know she's here. First of all, yes, you did. Because I put it in my videos. But we're going to go hard next June. It's going to be a massive, huge, fun event. There's not going to be any more COVID. So we'll be able to gather.
Stinking COVID.
Stinking COVID. But yes, we're excited to have you back. And again, we'll it's going to be huge. And I'm super excited. And thank you for all you do. I adore you. I watch you. And I'm just like, I want to go. Like, can I just stay here? The kids will be fine.
I've had so many people asking if they could come with me. And I invited female veterans and mothers that have lost their sons and daughters to suicide. But everybody knows that I just got engaged, and Randy is
he's coming.
Retiring, and in a couple of days he's going to be with me full time, so there's no more room in this RV with these two dogs. But so also Randy, I just want to put a shout out to Randy. Randy's a veteran, and he fully supports me for everything that I do. He's leaving New York to be with me full time to make sure that I'm safe, and he's going to be emptying the septic tank. So
yay,
I'm so
no
excited
more
about that. No, yeah. He's like, you're doing this job. I'm like, no, I'm not.
You're like, that's your job.
But he'll talk to veterans all day long, and all he talks about is me and what I do, and he's just so proud of me. So I have that support as well, and I'm so blessed.
Yes.
So thank you, Tiffany. I love you to death.
I love
keep
you.
Pushing.
Always.
I know you will, and I'm going to add your hashtag to all of my posts from now on.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Tell me your hashtag again.
Hashtag until every veteran wants for nothing.
Okay, thanks, guys. God bless.
Bye.